It's coming soon, Canon's new Cinema EOS C300 HD video camera, and here at ProMotion we're going to be lucky enough to get hold of a couple to show you. Hi, I'm Chris, and today I'm going to be talking about Canon's new C300 camera and just why we're so excited about it. But first, let's talk about a couple of Canon's other cameras, just see where the C300 fits into the range. Now, up to now, Canon's tapeless HD cameras have all been really good at one specific element that they're designed to do, but they've always been just short of a full package. They've always got a couple of limitations that really trip them up. Let's look at the 5 and 7D for example. The 5 and 7D strength lie in their large sensor sizes, the 7Ds being a Super 35 and the 5D being a full frame 35. Couple that with interchangeable lenses and you can really create beautiful images with a fantastic photographic aesthetic and a shallow depth of field. However, these cameras are stills cameras. They were never designed for pro video. So as a result, they do have a few limitations. For instance, they're prone to overheating. They have insufficient monitor outs, with the only HD output being HDMI, which is a consumer connector. Plugging that in disables the onboard monitoring. As well as that, artifacts such as aliasing and noise and skew can be a problem, and the codec it records to is difficult to edit with and is not broadcast spec. So these cameras are great for creating beautiful images for the internet if you can get around some of their limitations, and they're not so great for TV. The 305 and the 105, on the other hand, are much more practical. They're extremely compact broadcast cameras, so they have all the BNC inputs and outputs that you'd need or expect. But the best thing about these cameras is the internal recording at 50 megabits per second. Now that makes these cameras extremely popular, as they're the only cameras that are tapeless of this size that record at broadcast spec. However, these cameras are not without their limitations. The sensors are extremely small, so a shallow depth of field is virtually impossible to achieve, and we're constantly getting reports from cameramen that the lens is quite slow to respond. So these cameras are fine for television, creating more than acceptable images, but not cinematic ones, and they may not be the best to use. Now, Canon are world renowned for being fantastic stills camera manufacturers, and I personally have a Canon DSLR and I absolutely love it. So I always felt that Canon could do a little bit better with their video cameras, and it looks like they're about to prove it with the new Cinema EOS C300. The C300 takes all the best elements from the 7D and the 305 and puts them together. It's practical, with all the standard industry terminals you find on the 305, making monitoring easy. It has the same size sensor as the 7D, but not only that, this is a brand new Super 35 4K ready sensor designed specifically for this camera. It has 8.3 megapixels for 3-chip performance, reducing aliasing and rolling shutter and working particularly well in low light. It has interchangeable lenses with your choice of EF or PL mounts, and Canon are releasing their own range of EF Cine lenses, and if their stills lenses are anything to go by, they should be pretty good. So this camera should be great at creating beautiful moving images, but its coup de grace is its internal recording at 50 megabits per second, making it the first camera with this chip size designed specifically for television recording at broadcast spec. So it is poised to become a class leader. But honestly, we have no idea what this camera is going to be like. But luckily, we're going to have the opportunity to find out soon, and we're inviting you to find out with us. So come along to the Grand Union Kennington from 12 PM to 7 PM on the 7th of December, where ProMotion presents the Canon Cinema EOS C300, along with 60 of Canon's EF L series lenses and lots of other cameras and kit to play with. Please do make reservations, as places will fill up quickly and people without reservations may be turned away. To RSVP or to get some more information, give us a call on 0845 460 9988 and see what the Canon Cinema EOS C300 is all about.